Hi traders, this is Kingdom Trade 001, Zulu Trade Signal Provider, and I just wanted to update you how the last week's trading went. It was very much an up and down week. So as my results show, I'll just call that up now. My history is here for the week. So for the week, I started off at minus 78 and ended up minus 44. So I'm down sort of 0.4% for the week. And the week really had two halves. It had into the 1st of December and the end of November, and then up to the 2nd of December, there was a recovery from that drawdown. Now, basically, what happened was it was trying to get into the OPEC deal. Became increasingly difficult, and the difficulty that I had was the number of different rumours that were going around. Before the deal, it was off on the Monday, and then looking back on the Tuesday, and everything in between, that constant fluctuations. And I think in hindsight, using too tight stops, trying to get that perfect entry, ended up costing me more than it could have or should have. So as a result, when the Brexit trade came on, which I'll talk about in a minute, I was just sort of recovering earlier losses in the week. So an unsatisfactory week, but a good week to learn from, and with some good results in the previous couple of weeks during November. It's just a good check that your confidence is not riding too high and you're becoming overly confident. Well, this is the trade that I got into for the pound dollar. There was a comment that came out from the Brexit secretary, which essentially said that Britain would consider paying to keep access to the European Union single market. Now, this was a fantastic piece of news for the Great British Pound, because it suddenly meant that this notion of a soft Brexit might become a reality. So the soft Brexit is essentially a way that Britain has exited the European Union, but some of its ties still remain in place. So that comment by the Brexit secretary meant the pound soared, and I was in on that move, and I entered around this area and took profit just about 1.2666. I also entered on the pound Australian dollar, which is a similar kind of a bullish move to the upside, and so that's really what covered the week. Now, this is a headline to watch, because in one sense it makes sense, doesn't it? If we, as Britain, could pay to have access to the European single market, that would be an excellent move and a way of keeping the ties. I think we might even keep up some of our contributions to the European Union, and in that sense it becomes a tariff. So we're sort of essentially paying to access a service. Now, the thing that I like about this is the thing that I can see the appeal of is it's a way of presenting a soft Brexit that doesn't appear like a soft Brexit, because you're saying, look, we're just paying to access a market. And once you have that kind of rhetoric, and once the politicians get behind it, and I think if Theresa May really gets behind that idea, I think she will be able to sell it to people who wanted a Brexit, but will also see the sense in having strong links within the European single market. So I can see why the market has reacted so positively, because I think it is a really positive headline that can easily be backed up. Okay, so anyway, in terms of the trading for the week, I'm minus 0.4% of the account, and I'll be shortly releasing another video on what I'm looking at for the next week. Okay, thanks for listening. Keep safe, and if you're following me on Zulu Trade, make sure that you're using good money management, and ideally you're copying the way I'm managing my trades on the account to mirror as closely as possible my account. Okay, thanks for listening, guys. Bye.